Welcome to Happy Starts Here, where we solve big challenges in small amounts of time. 5 minutes is all you need to unlock real change and bring more joy into your life. Stick with me and let's get happier together in just 5 minutes. How to resolve an argument or find peace in a conflict. Today, we're tackling a big topic: how to manage conflict resolution during an argument. Whether it's with a spouse, friend, or co-worker, we all know how quickly things can get heated. But the good news is, there's a simple process to diffuse the tension and resolve conflict effectively. And you can start using it right now. Let's break it down into 3 clear, easy-to-follow steps. Step 1. Take a few moments to pause and breathe. The first step is to pause and take a deep breath. This might sound basic, but it's critical. When emotions run high, our brain shifts into fight or flight mode, which means we're more likely to react defensively. By pausing, you stop that automatic reaction and give yourself a moment to think. You can say something like, "Give me a moment to collect my thoughts," or "Let's take a quick breather." This not only calms you, but signals to the other person that you're committed to resolving the issue, not escalating it. Remember to always pause before reacting to cool the situation down. Step 2. Focus on the issue, not the person. Now that you've calmed yourself, the next step is to focus on the issue at hand, not the person. Arguments often spiral out of control when we start making personal attacks. Instead, separate the problem from the person. For example, instead of saying, "You never listen," try saying, "I feel unheard when this happens." By shifting the language from blame to how you feel, you're opening the door for a productive conversation. Remember only, attack the problem, not the person. Step 3. Listen actively and empathize with their position. Finally, it's time to listen. Really listen. This is one of the hardest parts during an argument because, let's be honest, we often just want to be heard ourselves. But active listening is the key to resolving conflict. Let the other person speak without interruption, and then repeat back what you've heard in your own words. This shows them that you're truly trying to understand their perspective, which lowers defenses and builds trust. You can say, "What I'm hearing is that you feel upset because, is that right?" This simple step changes the entire tone of the argument, turning it into a collaborative effort instead of a confrontation. You have to listen to understand and not just quickly respond. But also remember, sometimes you just won't find an ideal middle ground. It's okay to agree to disagree, but if you do it respectfully, you can both still find a middle ground. Not every argument ends in total agreement, and that's okay. What's important is that both parties feel heard and respected. If you can't find common ground, agree to disagree respectfully and move forward. You might say, "I see where you're coming from," even if we don't fully agree. Let's find a way to work together. This keeps the relationship intact while allowing room for differing perspectives. So let's recap the 3 steps. Pause and breathe. Focus on the issue, not the person, and listen actively with empathy. These are small, actionable steps that can lead to big changes in how you manage conflict. Remember, arguments don't have to be destructive. With the right approach, they can actually strengthen your relationships. If you found this helpful, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Here on Happy Starts Here, we're all about delivering life-changing tips in just 5 minutes. Remember, a happier life starts with small, simple changes.